Recently, the Nigerian army announced on its official Facebook page that hundreds of Boko Haram fighters and their families have surrendered to Nigerian troops. That sounds like good news, right? Good. But several factors, could have been responsible for this. It could have been due to serious gbas from the army, or Sakpa is already blowing their own faction inside the forest. Now, if you don't understand the meaning of Sakpa or Sakpa, it's a street slang that depicts a state of being in absolute need for money or food. Now, do you know there's this level of hunger that holds you, and a fellow human being starts looking like a loaf of bread to you? I'm like, we had to do this, blind now you're biting shoulder. So I'm sure the person would convince the rest of the troop, to surrender. He must have eaten 2 shinkafa 3 days back to back without soup, and probably like 4 of them had to share 1 sachet of water. And I just put myself in the guy's shoe, and the guy just be like, okay, commander, like me as a day like this, I know if fire machine gun, even catapult, I know if fire. So the guy just feels surrendering is the best thing to do. Now, you can see those relief materials that were presented to them, consumables, toiletries. Now, there's this particular guy. Look at that guy in brown. That one that has a piece of cloth on his shoulder. The guy was just sizing up the relief material. He might know even the way they do. No remorse. It's just like, me they snap this picture fast. I want to go cook big size noodles. And there's this other one beside him that is carrying a placard saying, Nigerians forgive us, as if it's easy. Many Nigerians don't feel comfortable, with reintegrating these elements into the society, again, after all they have done to lives and properties. There's a widespread belief that the ideologies are deeply rooted and they could cause havoc in the nearest future. Now saying, forgive us, not so easy. Moving away from that, if you have been seeing lots of traditional healers and private hospital owners in Nigeria buy brand new cars in the last few days, it's because of the nationwide strike action of resident doctors in government-owned hospitals. Now, these medical personnel have blamed this development on poor hazard allowance, payment delays, among other issues. There are different reports of hazard allowance being as low as 5,000 naira, 5k, for someone who has spent half of his university days in night class cramming the name of viruses, bacteria that look like sentences. So, with the value of the naira presently, 5k cannot even buy nkwobi and something cold in a choice restaurant, somewhere where they can play Dorime, So many Nigerians are saying these doctors are heartless for leaving sick people to their fate. But let's be honest, the doctor also pays bills. They don't walk into the mall and just pick an apple for free, and just tell the security guy, do you know why I'm a doctor, I save lives, no, so it doesn't work like that. So now, the federal government has gone ahead to challenge this action in court, and some states are already threatening no work, no pay. So this is one of the many reasons why doctors are fleeing this country for greener pasture, and I don't blame them. So you can't go through the rigor of cramming those big textbooks for years, and sometimes you even forget to comb your hair as a medical student, only for someone to be offering you peanuts. If we don't find a way to stop this brain drain, a time is coming when people will be introducing themselves like this. You hear something like, my name is John. I sell electronics and other household items. I have a warehouse. But when I'm less busy, I attend to sick people. Let's just hope it doesn't get to that before they resolve this in quick time. And for the sake of those who can't afford private clinics. The Big Brother Naija show, yes, it's in progress, and the reign of General Pere as the head of the house last week gave the reality show another twist. As an ex-military guy, he introduced the vibe of Sonny Abacha with a touch of Gaddafi into the game. Can you dig that? Now, he also made it clear that he is not comfortable that white money has turned the kitchen to a personal inheritance, and using that as a likely winning strategy. So he created a kitchen cabinet. But come to think of it, white money has attempted to be a contestant at Big Brother for 5 good years back to back, until now when it came to pass. So it is not rocket science that he will be coming into the house with nothing less than 21 strategies. So let's even forget cooking. That young man is ready to remove cobwebs, wash toilets, and even offer to wash Biggie's clothes. So the game is the game. Though some viewers think the bossy and intimidating attitude of Pere might be his undoing, I still feel it has given the show a bit of fresh content for people to watch out for. Because when things were calm, people were saying, this housemaid, they are boring, nothing is happening, they are just eating and sleeping. Okay, now they have introduced more ginger. So let the area scatter begin. Let's see who can break most bottles. So we just hope both men will be able to control their temper in the hustle race. And remember, it's just a game. But come to think of it, 90 million is not beans. 90 million. So let's see how things unfold. It's a long journey ahead for the housemates. We wish them good luck. Now let's go straight into football. Yes, the English Premier League has resumed, and enemies of progress, popularly known as village people, they didn't take too long before manifesting in the life of Arsenal Football Club, as usual. The club was defeated on match day 1 by Brentford, a newly promoted club that has not played top flight football since 1947. Damn, that's 74 years ago. Even President Buhari was still playing around in some sleeky white pants in Daura with fried masa and drinking, Kono and Fura. I always feel for the Arsenal supporters when this happens year in, year out, and they keep saying it's a rebuilding process. But wait, who is supplying the building material? We need to investigate. Except you guys are buying expired cement. This is what the face of the Arsenal coach Mikel Arteta looks like when the team is losing. No. I don't want to laugh. No. I won't do this. I won't do this to Arteta. I feel for the gentleman because uneasy lies the head that wears the cap. If you don't believe, ask Lai Mohammed. So it's now getting so bad that watching Arsenal play will soon become a routine medical diagnosis. Random people just go to the hospital to complain about breathing issues, loss of appetite, insomnia, and the doctor will just be like, when last did you sleep? Hope you do. Do you get enough rest at work? For how long have you been watching Arsenal play? Now I think I need to walk around with security details before Arsenal fans get hold of me. But we are in it together, actually. Before you guys will give me 600 frog jumps from pillar to post. Take it easy, guys. Let's see how it goes for Arsenal this season. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you on this week's episode of Recently. Let me know what you feel about this development in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to this channel for weekly episodes, and remember to click on the notification bell. Let's do this every week, and if you have any major story you want me to bring on the show the following week, I'm just a DM away. Follow @official Shegazi on all platforms. Bye for now. Shegazi says so.